So if you run a business and you have a website, there's a good chance it's not actually doing what it's supposed to do. And I don't mean that the site is broken. Well, some sites might be broken, but I mean the site is just sitting there. It's not bringing you customers. You're not getting calls, and it's basically, like I said, it's not doing anything for you. And I look at business websites every single day because I build them, and I keep seeing the same five things missing over and over again. So let me show you what they are, and more importantly, how to fix them. So for the first one, I'm just going to go to Excalibur, and as usual, I'm going to just pen them out. So the first one is no clear call to action. So in some cases, when you land on some pages on some websites, you only see the logo, and this logo is quite big, to be very honest, and maybe the hero section, and some of this hero section might have like a slideshow, and basically that's it. There's no phone number, there's no book a free quote, there's no nothing. So in this case now, you can see that I just have this logo here and some nav links and some social icons. But again, this is not a way to instantly get people to book you. In a real world sense, let me pull up this one. So if I scroll up now, you can see the difference that immediately you land on the page, you saw a number here and you also saw their mail right here. If I will go to another one here, you'll see another button again that just say let's talk. And immediately you see a call to action button again. I think it's here right here. So you can see them right here. Okay, this one is just the about the page itself, and this one is a view that services. But you get the point. And here's the thing: when someone lands on your website, you have like maybe 5 seconds before they decide if they are staying or leaving. And if the first thing they see doesn't tell them what you do, so in this case, it doesn't tell them what you do and how to contact you, they are gone and they will just go to the next business on Google. So what you want, like I said, it's simple. So you can put it at the right top of your page before anyone scrolls, like in cases like this or this as well, where it's visible. And again, there should be a short headline that explains what you do, who you do it for, and a button that says something like either contact us, get a free code, let's talk, call us, and basically that's it. That's just the fix for that. And this will now lead us to the second point, which is no social proof. So no reviews, no testimonials, no proof that anyone has actually used your service. And this is a big deal because people trust other people more than they trust your website copy. So you can say we are the best electrician in town all you want, but one review from a customer saying something like they showed up on time and they did great work is 10 times more powerful than the generic we are the best electrician in a particular area. And the thing is, most businesses already have reviews and they are just sitting right there on Google, but their website has none of them. No screenshots, no quotes, nothing. So I'm just going to scroll through this one, and I just noticed that this website is not even secure, so I'll keep that in mind. But as you can see, I'm scrolling through and I'm not even seeing anything like a review section or a testimonial section. So I'll go to this one and let's check. Um, so even this one doesn't have like a testimonial section. So let's go to this one and scroll. So you can already see that this has like a review section. And again, this can be done in two ways. This is just the review that the person just inserted from the website itself. So you can see the site to pull your reviews from if your business is on Google. So you can decide to pull those reviews there and put them on your website. So like I just said, if you have Google reviews, you can put them on your website, you can append them, you can screenshot them, you can even just copy the text and put the person's name under it. So something like this. So ideally, it needs to be on your homepage. So remember that it is not in this page. It might actually be somewhere in this website actually, but it's currently not in the homepage. And this is the right place to put it. Or even sometimes, I think on one of my templates, let me go back and check for that one. So for this one, now you can see that the rating or reviews is basically after the hero section. So there's another section, yeah, where you still see a review as well. So what our clients are saying. So this one is even doing it twice. So it's right here and it's on another section. So this approach is even much more better. So always keep it in mind that social proof are really important in your website, because it brings customers, or it allow customers to trust you more. So number three is the services page situation. So many businesses websites have one page called services, and it's just a list. So if we check this website, you'll notice that there's no services link right here, which means there's no services page. But if I scroll down, there should be a services section. All right, you can see it right here. So you can see that everything is a list. So we do residential and commercial installation, solar and inverter installation, and you get the point. So everything is all in either, sometimes it's either in one page or in a section. And let me check. I think this one, yeah, this one has a page. So if I click on the services, you can see that still the same thing. So everything is still in a list, but this one now is in a dedicated page. And the problem with this approach is in twofold. The first is it doesn't help with Google. So if someone searches water heater installation, or let's just say electrical wiring system, for example, in your city, Google is looking for a page that's actually about whatever that person is searching for, not a general services page that mentions it once in a list. And secondly, it does not build confidence, because, for example, if I'm looking for, let's say, a water heater installation, and I land on a page that's clearly dedicated to that services with details about the process, the pricing info, and photos of past work, that's way more convincing than a bullet point. And the fix for this is to basically just create a separate page for each of your main services. And again, you don't need 50 pages, because this one, I think the services here are quite much. Just take like your top 3 to 5 services and give each of them his own page with proper description and a call to action. So if I go to Ampli, for example, now, and I go to services, so this one is in two folds again. I have the section, I have the page. So let me just use the section as an example. So if I click on panel upgrades now, you will see like a picture right here, and just like some information about that particular service. So this is what is included in the panel upgrade, and a call to action, or a get free quotes by the side, or an emergency contact as well. So just try to create different pages for your main services, and this also helps with SEO a lot. So for point 4, your website looks terrible on phone, it's not mobile friendly. And I know this might sound obvious, but I still see it constantly. And again, I don't know if people don't like hear this often. A lot of users these days that are going through different services, that they want their services. I just use services twice, but you get the point. So a lot of users that are trying to get services from different business always tend to use their mobile device a lot. So if I try and check this on mobile, I know that the desktop is not already great, but let's just see how it's going to be on mobile. So you can see that there's a lot of space right here, and this is really not good looking at all. So all right, so let's check this one. And sorry if you are hearing any noise in the background, it's my fan, and I'm actually quite far from it right now, so just bear with me. So if I check this one now, I'll try to be more audible. If I check this one, you see this one is way much more better on mobile, and you can see that the mobile experience is better, just a little few quirks right here. And if I check this one as well, you see it's still good looking on mobile too. And again, why does this matters? It matters because, like I said, over half of all website traffic come from mobile devices, and for local businesses, it's probably even higher than that because people are searching for services on their phone while they are out. And for local businesses, it's probably even higher than that because people are searching for services on their phone while they are out, why something just broke in their house, why they are in a rush. So if your website doesn't work on phone, you are literally turning away customers who are ready to call you. And again, if your website was built more than 3 or 4 years ago and nobody has touched it since, there's a good chance it's not properly responsive. And I think that's the case that's happening right here. So let me see if there's a date. Okay, there's no date, but I'm pretty sure this was built like 3 to 4 years ago. So just try and get someone to check it out for you or even test it yourself. Pull it up on your phone and try to use it like a customer would. And if it's frustrating, it needs to be fixed or rebuilt. And if you want to build it or fix it, you can reach out to Web Creative. Links will be in the description. So the final point is that there is no local SEO services. And this one is a bit more behind the scene, but it matters a lot. Most small businesses websites have zero SEO setup. So there's no media title, there's no meta description, there's no location keywords anywhere on the page. So what this means is that even if your website looks decent, Google has no idea what to do with it. And when someone searches, for example, let's just say electrician in Lagos or plumber in New York, Google is looking at your page content, your titles, your description to figure out if your site is relevant. And if that information isn't there, you're basically invisible. And again, and just for more context, you don't need to become an SEO expert. And we have AI these days. AI can generate all those things for you if you give it a better prompt. But at a minimum, every page on your site should have a title tag that includes what you do, where you are, something like, for example, reliable electrician services in Canada, and you put your business name by the side. And your home page content should naturally mention your city, your services, and your services area. That alone puts you ahead of 80% of small business websites. All right, guys, so these are the 5 things that businesses websites are missing right now. I'm just going to reiterate through all of them again: a clear call to action, social proof, individual service page, mobile responsiveness, and basic local SEO. And if your website is missing even 2 of these, it's costing you customers right now. Now, if you don't want to deal with rebuilding your whole site from scratch, I actually build website templates designed specifically for businesses like electrician, plumbers, spa owners, fitness, e-commerce, and you can just name it. And they come with all 5 of these things already built in. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check them out. And just for context, this website I was using as reference is actually this one right here, which have everything baked in. Alright, so if this video was helpful, do well to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm going to keep making content like this to help small businesses get more out of their website, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.